Hi guys, and welcome to your weekly general reading. So this reading is from the 10th of September to the 16th. So we've got a few cards here, got a few dropped cards and cards like stuck together, so that's all happening. There's a lot of so much energy for this upcoming week. So we have a couple cards that we've had over the past couple weeks. King of Air, Seven of Air, Seven of Earth, and for a dropped card, we have Renewal, a Major Arcana, and two cards regarding the energies of next week. So we've got Gabriel there and also the Anxiety card. Now, don't freak out. A lot of people freak out when they see the Anxiety card, but it's fine. And for the two Life Purpose cards, we have Career Change and Children. So the first thing I want to touch on is that we have two cards in the Life Purpose, not including the bottom deck. And then we've got two cards in the Energy. And then we have two Air cards. And then we have two of the number 7. So of course I was drawn to the number 2. So I had a quick look up as well because I wanted to get a deeper meaning of that because I feel like we had the number 2 last week as well. So with the number 2... it's really exciting. It's like an expansion in an area of your life. So somewhere in your life there is a new beginning coming or happening and it's expanding and there's massive energy around it, and that's really it's really evident in this reading too. So it's really interesting that they gave me that. And also with all the doubles that we got the number 4. So the number 4 is basically, it's to do with balance. It's to do with sorry, I can't speak. It's got to do with building a solid foundation. So whatever you're building right now, it's at the conception of it. Something major in your life is changing, as we've got career change in your life purpose. So you could be going to study, or you could be with your study, it could be like your part-time job. Maybe that's becoming more of your full-time job. And anything in your life right now that's expanding, that you've been working on, that is to do with your life purpose, to do with why you're here. It's not just to do with your normal day-to-day job, 9 to 5, if that's not where you want to be. This is to do with something that's really close to your heart and soul, and it's expanding in your life, and there's a major new beginning in it. As the Renewal card tells us here, it's saying that there is a new beginning coming your way, which is really, it's really awesome to see this, because I feel like this is the week that I feel like you're really going to see some real changes in it. And the reason why I've got the Anxiety card is because you're feeling a little bit anxious about this change, which is, of course, when you're going into a new change in your life, of course it's going to be scary, and of course you're going to feel anxiety around it because it's something new in your life and it's something you don't know exactly how it's going to turn out. That's why we fear change, but especially when it's to do with career and it's to do with money, and you may not be sure that, I don't know if this is going to pay off. I don't know if this gamble is going to pay off. What I'm jumping into, is it going to pay off? And basically the answer is just, I'm hearing, it's just yes. Yes, it's going to pay off. But it's normal to feel this anxiety, but the thing is not to let this anxiety rule you. Don't let this anxiety lead you in your decisions, because when you're making decisions in anxiety, you're not thinking properly. The thoughts you're mainly having are negative, and they're worrying, and they're just going in a loop, just around in your head like this. And how can you come up with new solutions and new ideas that can actually have a really good impact on your life when you're thinking in that mode? Because what are you going to attract when you're thinking in that energy? You're going to attract more negative. You're going to attract the thoughts that you actually are thinking, because that's what you're manifesting. Because as I've talked about the law of attraction in previous readings, the law of attraction is not just to do with your thoughts. It's not exactly your thoughts that actually make the change. It's actually the way your thoughts make you feel, as energy is currency and emotions is energy. And that is what you're exchanging with your external world around you, your inner world to your outer world. That's what's exchanging, and that's what attracts those situations to you, which is really, a lot of people don't know that about the law of attraction, but that is actually how it works. So back to this card here. So they are saying here, what I was talking about with last week with whatever it was for you, it was like something was coming in. It could be a contract, could be news, could be a person, could be anything that's coming in that's you're receiving something. But also we need to seek advice, and we've got this card again. So I feel like whatever we're deciding here, because this is to do with the decision to English. am I going to move forward? Am I going to make this step? Am I going to make this change right now for me? Am I going to take this new career path? Am I going to take this gamble? Am I going to make this decision? Am I going to talk to this person, seek this advice that I know is going to change things for me? Whatever this is, or am I going to act? Basically, it could be just, am I going to act? So this could be saying that you're still in communication with this person, whoever you sought out last week, whoever came to you last week, whoever was the deliverer of the receiving of the news that you had to receive, whoever that was, you're still currently in dealing with that. And they're still saying here because there was something that we needed to fix in this, or something we needed to adjust, or something in this, whatever we were receiving, it needed to be adjusted. It wasn't completely in line with what we need, with where we're at. It wasn't in balance with us. And they're still saying that there still needs to be some revision. So whatever this is a really big thing, because this is, like I said, it's the final layer of what you're moving into with this career change, and it needs to be right. But they are saying, like, you've done a really good job. There are seeds well planted here. So with the planning you have done here has been really good. There just needs to be some slight alterations here. And that's because it's coming into you. You didn't set this up. This came into you. So that's why it needs a bit of adjusting, because it needs to adjust with the plans that you've made for this. But they are saying that it is a temporary pause. We're still in that bit of limbo period of organizing this, or even just actually organizing our thoughts with this decision we need to make, or this career change. It's just, I feel like this is a big adjustment week. We really need to adjust with this, because when there's a big change like this, I know it with myself that I need some time to actually get my thoughts around and get my mind and body around it so I can get behind it. So I feel like we're still in that adjustment period. And like I said with this renewal card, because it's like a birth of a new you. This is coming here. You're going to feel amazing when you've finally made the decision, because we are in limbo, we are in back and forth mode, because we're organizing stuff, we're getting stuff ready, and we're adjusting what we need to adjust. And we're also, like, I feel like we're really just having to adjust our mindset that maybe that it's happening, that it's after all this time, it is finally happening. And you just can't believe it. Like, after all this work, like, it's actually, you're on the cusp now, because you've been planning, you've been working, blood, sweat and tears have gone into this, whatever you've been doing. And now you're at the last hurdle here before the jump, before the career change, before the decision. You're just before it. It's just like, I'm just about to open the door to this whole expansive new world. Like the number 2. There's all number 2s in this reading. You're expanding one area of your life right now into massive, I just feel like it's going to be big. That's what I just feel like. I feel like it's going to be big. It's going to change everything with you. So it is like a birth of a new you. And we've got the Strength card again. So really, you are stronger than you realize. Don't get caught up in anxiety here. Don't get caught up in this mode. Don't fear that it's not going to work. That's what I just really feel. Don't fear it's not going to work. You're right at the cusp now. This is not the place where you doubt it. This is the place where you just jump ahead. You go for it. There is no doubt. You are prepared for this. You're ready for this. Do not let anxiety or doubt hold you back from opening that door that is right in front of you. That felt really important. You have the strength. You're ready for this. You're prepared for this. And also, they got the 8 card underneath here. They've really dragged me to this number. This is the one that was to do with, like, the decision, the contract, the news, the person. So this is still, like I said before, this is still around. You're still making this jump. You're still making this decision. You're still trying to work out everything you need to make this in line with you. And also deciding, whether or not you want to go for it, which is, go for it, please. Don't hold back. Don't hold back from it. And, so with these 2 cards here, career change and children, it seems to be very at odds. Like, what the hell do these 2 mean in, correspondence to each other with your life purpose? What I think here is that childlike energy you have, you don't hold back, you don't, you need to obviously think, but a child just kind of leaps ahead. They kind of go without thinking. They go with their instincts. They are really in line with their instincts because they haven't had the world tell them yet, what not to do, what to do. They haven't had all the education or anything yet. They haven't, gone into what I like to call the matrix. They haven't gone into robot mode and, kids are all doing like, English, maths and all that kind of stuff. They haven't been told what to do yet. They're kind of just doing it. It's like that period before you go to school, before you even go to kinder. It's that period there where it's just, you're just doing whatever you want, basically. And I think with this, with the career change and the childlike energy, I think that's what we need right now. I think they're saying, go back to when you were a kid. Maybe this thing that you're doing right now, you dreamt of when you were a kid. Maybe it was something you're really good at when you're a kid and you didn't realize till now that I could actually turn that into a career. This could actually be the reason I'm here. Or is having that childlike energy and that instincts is go back to when you're a kid and don't hesitate. Because this doesn't require hesitation. This requires action from you. If you want to change your career, you need to just go for it, act on it, make the plans and do it. And I think that's what they're saying here. Have this energy and go with your instincts on this. I think that's what they're really saying here. Children go with their instincts. Children feel deeply. Children don't hide how they feel. They, like, if they want to cry, they cry. If they want to laugh, they laugh. They don't care how silly they sound. Go back to your instincts and go back to those emotions there. Express yourself, because your career, what you're going into now, is an expression of you. You need to express yourself fully, emotionally, and fully behind it. You need to be fully behind this change. You need to believe that you can do this, but go with your instincts with this. I think that's what they're mainly saying here with that. And with the energy, with your fifth chakra, it's your throat chakra. So, and we also had the speaker card last week in life purpose. So what they're saying here is don't hide. Don't, there's always, you always have to have a certain type of filter. But with this, don't filter what you want to say. Because with what you want to say is, with building the foundation, building your career, they need you to speak this into existence and use your words. Because as I've always say in nearly every reading, I feel like, is words are energy and vibration. They come back to you. When you speak that out, that's what's going to come back to you. So say, I am ready for this change. I am ready to make this jump. I am ready to this. Don't let anxiety rule your words. Don't let anxiety rule your actions and stop you from doing what you're meant to be doing. It is your own blocks. It is your own self-made blocks in your mind that are hindering you. Don't let them. Don't go back into that old mode. You are better than that now. And I feel like we also are actually getting better at that. I feel like it's a big thing, because this is what we've been really working through for, the past, few years of our life, or even longer than that. However long you've been working at this for, we are getting quicker at catching ourselves in these modes. But this is the last jump. This is the last hurdle that you have to go through. Don't stop now. Keep going. Be the child again. Go with your instincts. Go with the career change. Make the decision right now and do it. You are expanding an area of your life, and this is you building the foundation for you to springboard your life from, your career from, your life purpose, whatever it is for you, your dream, your goal. You're right there. You're right about to open that door, which is so exciting. But with we're going to, I think they're saying there is study to do with this, and it could be almost studying whatever this news, contract, whatever the decision you need to make, whatever you're going into your career or anything, you still need to learn. You still need to study. You still need to do that. You're not at the top yet. You're not the CEO of the company or anything. You may be the CEO. This is obviously your company, but it doesn't mean you don't need to learn anything. And also just picking up his life purpose deck here is strength. Really, guys, really, you can do it. You're so much stronger than all of us. We're so much stronger than we realize, and you're so ready for this. I just feel like you guys so ready for this. Don't let anxiety hold you back from this. You're ready for this change. Just do it. Just open that door and go for it. That's all I can just say. And I feel like I had another reading actually a few weeks back saying go for it. I feel like we're right there now. Be the child, have the instincts, listen to your instincts, speak your words, and just go for it, because you're ready. You're ready for this. You're ready to open the door. So super, super exciting, guys. So thank you so much for watching this reading. I hope this has helped you guys. And if you want to see anything else on my channel, I have yoga fitness videos and meditation videos. Also, a few how-tos on there and some things about me if you're interested in learning about that. But also, if you want to if you have any questions or anything about, tarot readings or anything else on my channel, just feel free to comment them below. But thank you so much for supporting me along my journey, and I hope this reading has helped you. So thank you so much for watching.